Hi, my name is Ruchir Mohan, and I like to make music. I started to publicly perform when I was 14. It was a bunch of clubs littered across Hong Kong, China, India, and like other locations in Asia. Yeah, I got to play some of the biggest clubs in that region, which had like a 7 to 800 capacity, which was super cool. In terms of shoutouts and stuff like that, when I dropped my first single back in March, the Chainsmokers really liked it, and ever since then they've been constantly supporting my music and they like follow me and they've always been consistent supporters of me. And then artists like Felix Yen and
Wait 1 second. We have Rachel Jones in the back. It's music.
It says like record. Okay. Let's just wait. You can restart it, whatever. We good?
Okay. Am I such a cunt if I ask him to lower it?
no, but also yes.
I'm such a cunt. Okay. Can you hear in the background?
Like a little bit.
So what do we do?
I can't hear
You
anything.
can't.
It's like the very faint.
Okay. Just wait.
So
So
I
I
can
can
just.
in this room. Sorry. You're doing great, by the way.
Thank you.
Yeah. So I really can't hear it.
Okay.
I can't hear it either.
We're chilling. Okay.
All right, should I restart?
Yeah. From like the shout out.
Okay, cool. In terms of shoutouts and stuff like that, when I dropped my first single, the Chainsmokers were really big on it, and they've been supporting my music ever since. And they like follow me, and every now and again they like let me know that it's cool. And then other artists that I look up to, like Felix Yen, who made Cheerleader, or like artists like Nightmare, Slander, and just like personal, really big names in the EDM scene. And then even artists like Rehab and Nervo. It's like in terms of support from artists I look up to in general, big names in the community. It's always been super positive, which makes me feel like I'm doing something right. So I'm glad that it's headed that way. I was born in India. I moved a little bit around India to different parts. So I moved all around India. Then I moved to Hong Kong way later in my life, and then I moved to Dubai, and now I've moved to New York, well, Syracuse. I found my passion in Hong Kong when I first joined the DJ club at school. I was always really big on music, but then when I came to Hong Kong, I think it gave me an opportunity to like manifest my passion for music into doing something with it. Restart.
You're good. You're good.
So fun.
So moving constantly, I think personally, has been one of the best things that's ever happened to me. It allows me to definitely gain a more unique worldview, and it just helps me be a better person. I feel it helps me understand different cultures, different people, different walks of life on a better level, and I think it just makes me a more like holistic human being, as corny as that sounds. So the reason I chose Bandier over other schools and was mostly because of the network Bandier has and the network that other schools lack, quite frankly. Like I genuinely feel that I've been making music for a long enough time to not need to learn music anymore, how to make it, because I think after a certain point it just depends on your taste, your artistic ability, and how much further you want to push yourself by learning, because there's limits to a computer program, there's limits to an instrument. It depends on how you want to write, how you want to do things differently. And I really wanted to go to university to meet the right people, have the right guidance, and figure out how to navigate the business aspect of things. Because while I'm very much involved in the business aspect of things, at least with my brand, as I said previously, I want to branch out, and I think a lot of that has to do with meeting the right people. And Bandier has a network that's second to none. Like the alumni include people who virtually run the music industry. So it definitely allows me to be a lot more hands-on than other schools would have, and it not being performance-based is probably the best part.
Is making music a personal hobby or something you're interested in pursuing in the future?
In terms of pursuing music in the future, I absolutely plan on doing that. My current major is in the music industry, and hopefully with the way things are going, with the trajectory of where things are headed, I do think making music will remain a prominent part of my life, and I think beyond that, I have plans on working in the music industry just beyond being an artist. In the future, I definitely plan on branching out my brand. I plan on my long-term goal is to sign artists, to have events, and of course that's going to come as my brand naturally grows. I'd probably want to move to somewhere like either New York City or LA, or perhaps a more interesting market like back to Hong Kong once I'm done with university. And pursue my project full time and look for ways to expand it.